All right. Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me? We're having a few technical difficulties today, so I will be the one conducting the meeting for the first part, and I want to welcome you guys. And remember that we are here to serve those that serve others. So thank you guys all for being a part of this and part of the meeting today. We do have special guests later with Devoted, and learn a little bit more about some of the things that they have coming up. So with that, let me go ahead and get started with the training calendar. So all right. So sorry, make sure. Okay, so on the training calendar this week, we do have a busy week. We have Aetna cross-selling ancillary products at 11 o'clock today. We also have Cigna SEPs for lock-in. And speaking of Cigna SEPs, Governor DeSantis has extended the SEP for Hurricane Milton till the end of July. So if you're looking for an SEP, Cigna has one right now. Cigna also choosing the right, don't know what the rest of this says here. Another Cigna training here, choosing the right enrollment period for MA SEPs from 4 to 5. And then Cigna has a lot of trainings. Tomorrow, Cigna at 10:30, lead generation. We also have a Devoted open training that overlaps at 11. Selling and Better health webinar is at 11:30. United Healthcare 2026 certification readiness. And then also United Healthcare closing the sell, Devoted partner B give back, and also United Healthcare growing. And then Cigna, another choosing the right GI, right for Medigap policies at 4 o'clock. So Wednesday, don't forget, we have our Ask Al. Please join that. Great opportunity to ask any and everything, or maybe inquiring minds what you need to know. Is at 9:30. Cigna flexible choice cancer, heart attack, and stroke training at 10 o'clock. Cigna election period training, 11. Spark turning leads into clients. That would be a good one to get onto. 12 o'clock. Cigna military health benefits at 4. Spark understanding duals on Thursday. Also Cigna at 2, and United Healthcare grassroots marketing at 2. We also have another training, HPM HQ intro at 3 o'clock. So if you're not familiar with HQ, or there's a lot of different features, and we're continuing to add on to this. So including a section for SCPs. Also, any questions on HPM selling tools with Tom Ryan is on Friday at 9:30. And then United Healthcare growing cells, growing your cells at 11 o'clock. So there's a lot of different trainings, guys. Please feel free to jump on those. And there's a great opportunity to do so. We also have our advisor training coming up next Thursday. So if you have not seen the invite, please let us know. Let one of the managers know, or myself. So we'd like to see you there. We'll provide coffee and pastries in the morning, and then we'll also have a lunch provided also. That'll be on Thursday the 26th, starting at 10 o'clock. Solis is going to be one of the sponsors, along with Advent Health. So come out and see what you can learn while going to those events. Let's see. Do we have our guest speaker on here today? Because I do not have a lot to talk about today, other than starting to plan for AEP. So if you need help planning out your AEP too, don't forget, give us a shout. Talk to one of the managers or myself, or even send in a ticket asking, hey, I need help with this at support@askhpm.com, because it is time to start planning for AEP. It'll be here before we know it, as we round out the mid-year, but really going to round out the rest of your year here. So do we have our guest speaker on here? Hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to see if our guest is on here already. And we'll turn the floor over to Devoted. No, they're not. All right. John, can we open it up to the chats? Does anybody have any questions or anything they need help with right now?
There's been one chat. Where's the advisor training going to be?
Yes, it'll be Arlene. Can you put in the address of the advisor training location in the chat? It will be in Orlando.
In the meantime, there's one other thing we could add for, the AHIP's coming up here on the 23rd, so that's coming out next Monday. Now, in addition to the AHIP and all the carrier certifications coming out, now's the time as well to ensure your book of business is in order. So if you have a CRM, or if you're using a Spark platform and have like the customer engagement tool utilized, then you really, really would like to take the time to ensure your clients' records are up to date. So the SEP, not SEP, but AEP surveys that will go out, and the preps leading up to this coming AEP. Now would be a great time to take to ensure your data's in order.
Yeah, and great point, John. And also along with that, we do have our discount this year again. So that it is at the bottom of our signatures, but we can also send that back out. And then also we have the certifications coming around for, I believe United's opening up theirs if they haven't already. So a lot of the certs are starting to come through too. So we'll post those on the HQ when they come out. The advisor training is going to be, here's the address in the chat. It's at Hampton Inn Orlando International Airport, 5767 TG Lee Boulevard, Orlando. And if you need that, if you're just on the phone and you can't see the chat, please let us know. It's at the Hampton Inn Orlando International Airport. So like to see everybody there if we can. And let me see. We will have some good topics. Sorry, guys, I do not have as much for you today as what Justin does.
Who from Devoted is joining?
And Grande. The advisor training is going to start at 10. It'll probably run till about 1. So on Thursday. So somebody asked the time, and you should have received an invite. If not, we'll try to get you an invite. All right, John, do you have anything else that you can cover from your side?
Oh, speaking of the AHIP and some of the research, so there are updates coming to HQ here momentarily. We would have some more stuff live, but our HQ individual is on vacation, so this week we're getting back up to speed, and we'll get some updates in there, so you'll be able to find the AHIP link or any other information that we do have coming up about any of the research or any other news information. And please,
Okay.
sorry about that. Don't forget there's the feedback button in HQ. We very much do try to build this not for us, but for you. So if there is information that doesn't make sense, information missing that you feel would be helpful for you, please let us know using the feedback button or an email to support@askhpm.com, and we'll review that and see what we can do to either get that accomplished or, kind of find the middle ground of getting that information. And I saw there's one more chat. Excuse me. Chat. Correct. So Solis is not on HPM Shop currently. I have been working with Solis and Connector to kind of get them in touch with one another. The individual I was working with on that recently stepped down, I believe. So I'm reaching back out to see if we can get those dots connected, and Solis will be joining the Connector platform. But you can go on there and compare plans if you do the non-licensed plans. And I will take a moment here. I'll share my screen. Just a moment. Let me get logged in here.
And we have our guest is on here.
Okay. I'll just show this real quick. All right, so if we're in here for searching for go to plans, and if we were just type in 32808, and if we click this button here for add non-licensed plans, you should see any and all CMS filed plans by the carrier. So we have Solis right here, or any other plan or like Ultimate that is not on the shop platform. And this is where you can come in here, and then you could also just do a compare. So you can add that to a compare, so you can get an idea, do a plan review of what they're currently doing, and compare side-by-side benefits. So that's a little trick for you. And also, if there was any of the special needs, if you did not go through and add the profile management and add indicate that they receive any sort of special help for a qualifying plan, you can click here to add special needs, and you can add. Now you'll have the C-SNPs or any of the other D-SNP products that the carriers might have. All right. And if anything else is, that's all I've got.
John, there's a question about Medicare being added for the non-licensed plans as well.
Medicare should be on there for the non-licensed. They were actually on shop at one point as a carrier you could enroll, but they decided to, in the middle of the year, leave the platform or something. I never really got a solidified reason as to what happened with that. I believe Medicare also was partners with another company and they split or something. I don't know. There was something that happened, but they decided to leave the platform.
Okay. All right. So will they show up on the non-licensed then?
They should. Any plan that's filed with CMS, I believe, should be on there.
You just have to be in the
On
right zip code, probably. to-
that is also it. Um, the other thing too is unless a carrier is expressly uh, and explicitly request something to not be on there. So Connecture, I mean, they're just the enrollment platform. So ultimately, it's a carrier decision what shows up and how something operates per carrier, and that comes to the actual enrollment of the application and how that looks and reads, and to the required information needed to be inputted for a certain customer. So anything that you come across that's like, wow, that's a little bit different than the other carrier, uh, just keep in mind that it's probably a carrier request to operate in such a manner.
Okay. All right. Thanks, John.
You're welcome.
With that, let's go ahead and we'll flip it over to devoted. So, Ann, you on?
Let's see. Let me make a presenter. Did I make the right person a presenter, Nick?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Good
There she is.
morning.
Good morning. Thank you
How
for
are
joining
you?
us.
Thank you for the invitation. I was trying to, to log in for a long time, and then I was having issues, connection issues. I also have on the call my two broker managers from Broward County, Marta de la Pezuela, and Yesenia Mijares is my broker manager from Palm Beach. I also have one in Miami-Dade. I'm the sales director for South Florida and the East Coast. And thank you, Nick, again for the invitation. And it's nice to meet everybody virtually. You have a huge team here today.
Yeah.
The majority of the people that are on the call, they're from Florida or around the entire country.
We have Florida. We have some in Georgia, mainly Central Florida, but we do have some that are in your area also. But um, I know you're more specific into the West Palm Beach, but Central
South
Florida
Florida.
is where a lot of them are based out of, the
Okay, no
majority,
problem.
and also some in Tampa
That's fine. We can take that as well.
and Jacksonville. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all over the state. So.
we have four different directors in the state of Florida. We have Keith. He is in the Tampa area. Scorpio is in the North Florida. Catherine is in Central Florida, and I am in the South Florida area and the East Coast. Everything that has to be with Brevard County, San Lucie, Indian River, and Martin County as well. We
Awesome.
have, yes, we are in 27 counties in Florida. In Georgia, I don't remember, but we are there. I don't remember the state, the counties, but I'm happy to be here with all of you. If anybody has any questions, you can have it in the chat and we can answer those questions. Important reminders, we are going to have blackout period at the moment from June 14 to June 23rd. On June 23rd, the AHIP will open, and on the 24th, June 24th, devoted health certification will be open for all of you. Hopefully, you can start having the teams. If anybody needs anything or trainings individually in each region, we can collaborate also out in the field.
That'd be great. I know we're going to try to. I think we lost you there. Okay. A lot of events. This AEP is going to be a big plan, but then also giveaways and things like that would be helpful too. I know to a lot of the agents, and are you going to be providing trainings in that area too?
Yes,
I'm sure.
absolutely. Yes, we are going to start sending invitation. If anything, Nick, I can send you an email with the dates that we're going to have meetings and trainings in different cities in Florida. And it can be in person. You guys can join virtually as well. We're going to have different events and activities during the entire month at the end of August and all September and October. We will have meetings and trainings for broker rollouts, kind of. It's not going to be like last year that were huge events. We're going to do small events, max 50 brokers per event. That's easier. we're going to have different products, and we wanted to make sure that everybody understands what is going to be happening for 2026.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a question. When can we have the 2026 plan benefits?
Until the end of August.
End of August. All right. They're
Yeah.
eager. So,
Yes.
um, Gail, I'll get you in Georgia. Who do we increase physician database? Uh, they just need more doctors. So who do we contact in Georgia to increase the physician database?
Actually, our market president in Florida, she's going to be the market president for that area, is Dunia Grijalba. And if you have anybody that would like to add to the network, you can send it to my email and I will forward that to them.
Okay, great. Yeah,
Directly to
Gail,
her.
just send it to me or send it to Ann. We'll get it to them if you have somebody in ideas, because I'm sure they're looking looking to expand, but just need to know who and where. So
Yeah,
give me the
absolutely. And
if you want to send me the info, I'll help you get it to the right person.
absolutely, I will send you also the VP information from network development and you can reach out directly to her. She's
Okay.
also in Florida, in Central Florida. Yeah, and we're very excited. We're going to be expanding to 9 counties for
Okay.
2026. I know that we're sending information directly from Devoted to agencies and brokers about certifications, about trainings that we're going to be doing in every single state that we're going to be.
Okay. All right.
Any other questions?
What other questions do we have today, guys? Thank you for jumping on here. I do appreciate it. Um, we had some technical difficulties on our end today too. So, uh,
I think
is
it's
there any other
it's
questions right now,
this.
guys, for Devoted? If not, I'm sure you guys are planning your AEP. If not already planned your AEP, is there anything that you would maybe suggest or tips, tricks to what the agents or brokers should be looking at right now, getting ready to go into this time of the year?
Yeah, the most important thing at this point already, I mean, if they haven't started yet, it is important to start contacting their clients, their prospects, people that they have been working for many, many years. They're turning 65. If you have your book of business in ACA, start looking into the ones that they're going to be turning 65. Go out in the community, tabletops, events, activities. Don't waste time. It is important to maintain in contact and have your plan ready now in June for AP. If you wait until September, October, it's too late. It's too many people out there looking for those prospects. It is important to build your book of business, to make contacts with your providers, with specialists. Make sure that you understand each plan because everybody has different priorities, and I hope that everybody is already getting into the the role to start enrolling patients for AAP. But it's
All right.
important to be out there. Absolutely.
Do you guys have any SEPs done right now that you know of?
We still use the hurricane, the FEMA,
Okay.
and
Still.
obviously the one that is a monthly for the full dose.
Okay.
I mean, going to change. That's it. That's the only ones.
All right. Just wanted to see if there's anything else that we didn't maybe know of or something. So, um, what other questions do we have today, guys?
If you
Anybody
could
else have anything?
share your contact information in the chat.
Absolutely.
Thank you. That was the one thing that popped up for that. And also, we almost forgot something really important, Nick. It was Father's Day yesterday, so take the opportunity. Hope everyone had a great Father's Day for those, and you know, hope it was good.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day to all the
Happy Father's
dads.
Day to all the dads. Yes, absolutely.
All right. So, and thank you again for joining us. If you want to throw your contact information in there, um,
Yes,
we'll give everybody back a couple minutes of their day. And
absolutely. And thank you for having us, Nick. And I will send you all the information in reference to the trainings that are going to be in each city in the states That way your teams can be participating on those events and
Yeah,
activities.
we'll throw those in the training catalog. So we'll definitely do that and see what we can get some good attendance there. That normally your all's events are pretty fun to go to. So good stuff
Yes.
and good plan and a good. You guys always put on a good show. So
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I will also send all the information about the broker managers and sales director for the entire state. And
okay,
also, I'm going to include the Georgia team.
okay. Thank you very much.
No
Thank you.
problem.
If you
Thank you
want,
so
just
much
send
for
it
the
to.
invitation. And we'll see you hopefully soon.
All right. Thanks. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you, Jonathan. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you guys. Thank you all for joining. Sorry for the technical difficulties today. We'll hopefully be back and running a little bit more prepared next week. So thank you all. Please let us know if you do need anything. Always reach out to us, one of the managers, myself, or you can always put anything into the support@askhpm.com. And we will filter it. So if you're in doubt of where or who should get this message, send it in there and we will filter it and get it to the right person and get you an answer. So thank you again for everything that you do. Again, remember homework, try to start planning your AEP and let us know where any roadblocks or any questions that you have that we can help with. So thank you. And I will see you guys soon.